before, through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. I'm taking a walk in grace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now. Where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMBA 88.9 FM studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and you can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to www.WPCE 1400 AM, WGPL 1350 AM.com. Click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
And Peace 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM and WMBA 88.9 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go to YouTube, Crystal Records 1, CRISTO, or FYI Radio Show host, Yolanda Hinton. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you do it now, we promise we'll shout you out.
Shut up.
Mr. E, it is Fun Friday.
That's right. It's Fun Friday, TGIF. Well, they got a long weekend also because everybody's off on Monday also.
Veterans Day is here on Monday. I hope you all will think about those that have served and celebrate, those that took the time to fight for your country.
That's right. That's right. We are hoping that you enjoy this long weekend.
Good morning, Miss Sheila Green. Good day to you. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I tell you what, it's nice here in the Hampton Roads area. We finally got a little bit of rain here. We're expecting 70-degree weather today and a great weekend. Mr. E, what you gonna do on the weekend?
Well, on the weekend, I gotta wait till it comes.
What's gonna happen on the weekend?
Well, I know tonight I have my 3 grandbabies over tonight.
Oh, that is the sweetest.
Yeah, I have 3 of them over with me tonight. That's Molly, Maverick, and my Ari. They'll be with me tonight. So we're gonna have a pizza party tonight.
M.
All
the M's.
3M.
That is the marvelous
That's a new company that's out. It's already out, but there's a 3M company. So they're Molly, Maverick, and my Ari.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. E, it's Fun Friday, and we have the current job listing.
That's right. We got the current job listing. And if you know of anyone or you might need a job, you need to get your pen and piece of paper down right now. Don't forget to go to Lowe's and Home Depot. And don't forget that this is the holiday weekend coming up also, Miss Hinton. So they're looking for folks to work during the holiday.
Yes.
So you can go down to Home Depot, Targets, Lowe's. You can go out
Walmart.
to Walmart. You can go out to Heritage and
the mall.
And if you think that because you have you're a felon, that you can't do what you're supposed to do, you can get a job too, because there are programs and stores.
Yes, absolutely.
The Norfolk International Airport, they got openings down there. There's programs and stores that are participating in reinstalling and helping you to get back on your feet.
You can even be a president.
That's right.
You know, they're not going to stop even a president from being a felon. But tell you what, we'll get to that later on.
That's right. For the current job listing is here in the city of Virginia Beach. They're looking for a public art specialist and a Catholic Charity of Eastern Virginia looking for a director of family engagement.
We have the Virginia Living Museum with 5 openings, y'all. Annual fund officer, executive administrator, guest engagement associate, science educator, camp in staff, and systems administrator.
Edgar Casey
Yes.
has a facility manager and a maintenance tech too. They're looking for.
Yes, okay. So Bay Agent, desktop support technician. We have the Suffolk Public Library, the library outreach associate part-time. And also they have the Early Childhood Development Commission part-time.
City of Virginia Beach is looking for a culture art grant manager. Virginia Law Foundation is looking for a chief executive officer.
House of Hope Homeless Shelter, executive director is needed. Norfolk Public Library has a listing. They need a school outreach presenter. And we have Virginia Tech. They have a program support technician, family nutrition needed.
Legal Aid Society of Virginia is looking for a financial officer. The Children's Center looking for a pre-K teacher, a facility manager, a family service manager.
Okay, we have 4 kids. They need an intake specialist, hotline manager, education coordinator, maintenance technician.
A YWCA of Southampton Roads has 5 openings. They look for a crisis specialist, a CRAES advocate, a residential service assistant night and weekends, and a resident service assistant part-time, and a case manager.
All right, we have -9. I've never heard that one. They need a child care program coordinator. ODU, they have 5 Virginia Health Services that's needed. And we have Bay Aging, again, housing management assistant director, multifamily, and also a fiscal assistant, enrollment, and on, Mr. E, what else?
Christian Broadcasting Network is looking for a remote contact center representative, and the Coalition Against Poverty of Suffolk, CAP, is looking for a director full-time.
Virginia Children's Chorus, they need an assistant chorus manager. And those jobs are already listed. Go to our page, our personal page, or FYI's page. Go to LinkedIn. They're there. Make sure you like and share them. And if you need a job, there's a job. We're hoping for some good job numbers coming in for this next month, and we will see. So far, people are working, and the numbers look good. The economy seems to be doing pretty good. We hope for that to keep on going.
That's right. That's right. And that's right.
All right, Mr. E. Fun Friday. This is FYI's Friday segment. What's in your closet? How do you feel after the election?
That's right. How do you feel after the election? And we had a phone call to come in just a few minutes ago. Let's go to the phone line right quick. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, and who do we have on the hook?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is Leslie, councilman for the city of Chesapeake.
Councilman
Woo!
of the city of Chesapeake. How do you feel?
Congratulations, Mr. Les Smith.
Yeah, thank you both so much.
How do you feel?
How about I feel grateful? I feel relieved, of course,
Yes.
but exhausted.
Woo! A lot of work.
A lot of work it was. But I'm also eager to serve. So
Oh
I'm
my
looking forward to the
goodness.
opportunity the first of the year.
Was it well worth it to the wait and the struggle and the hard
And
work?
anxiety and everything.
I feel as though it is because the people need to be served, and I don't think they've been getting all they deserve, and I'm going to make that happen. So it was worth the wait.
This is your dream realized. Here it is, Les. Here
Yeah.
it is. And we're thankful because we remember the races and elections before, and you hung in there and you kept getting among the people. And God has blessed you to take the winning spot.
Yeah.
Congratulations again, Les Smith.
Thank you, y'all.
Thank you for calling.
Sure thing. You all have a great and wonderful day.
You do
All
the
right.
same.
So our topic and subject, our segment is what's in your closet. How you feeling? How do you all feel after the election? Okay, so we're talking about the 2024 election. We're talking about it all the way around. You know, we just had a candidate that called, Mr. Les Smith, won his position. That's on the local level. But how do you all feel about the presidential election, the state elections, the local election? Are you under the bed shaking? Are you disappointed? Are you happy? Are you elated? Are you looking forward to the future? We want to know. We're going to open the phone lines and you all tell us how you feel. Okay, we had on the presidential level, Mr. E, we had two candidates. We had Vice President Kamala Harris. Let me say that again. She was already Vice President, okay? Vice President Kamala Harris. Then we had former President Donald J. Trump, who became the winner, and he is now going to be, he's president-elect. He's President Donald J. Trump. And we want to know how you feel about that, but there are other things that we can consider. We also, how do you feel about, you know, women's health and who voted? We're going to be talking about all that, and we're going to be talking about also some of the, the feedback, from the election. We're going to talk about the backlash. We're going to talk about the conspiracy theories, the fears and the threats and all that stuff. And so we want you to participate. I want to say good morning again, Sheila Green, Wanda Mullen Walker, Roberta Carter. Happy belated birthday. She's on with us. We've been missing you. Hopefully my friend Sheila Robbins is up there, and Mr. E, if anybody else is up there, let us know.
Facebook user, we want to say good morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
Absolutely. So how are you feeling, Mr. E?
Well, I'm feeling
honestly, we want these honesty.
I'm feeling that, you know, that there is a lot of hanky-panky going on, and I'm not pleased. And I'm not pleased with the outcome.
I want to say good morning to Taking a Break 235 on Instagram. So Mr. E is saying, listen, it's all good, but he's not feeling 100% about some of the things that happened, how it happened, and why it happened. And the same thing goes to those that are on social media. We're getting all kind of flavors, you know, from what happened. Some people are living under threats because we have what I've been hearing, Mr. E, folks getting texts, African-American college students, young people getting texts about go back to pick your cotton, get yourself back on in a place where you can acknowledge yourself as a slave. We got a lot of foolishness going on. We got people threatening each other about who won, who didn't win. People want to fight. People's emotions are just off the chain.
You know, Ms. Hinton, and the thing about it is they knew about it.
Knew about what?
This wasn't just the...
Knew about what?
They knew about that. That's the character that was running, made the president. They knew what kind of cat that he was. They knew what kind of person that he was. They knew from his previous time of being the president how he wants to change and what he stood for. Yeah. Sending folks back to the border, closing off the border, sending immigrants back home, and leaving children, locking children, taking children away from the parents, separating children from the parents and putting them in cages. we knew, everybody in America knew what we was up against.
Isn't that funny? But I want to say
We
something.
knew what we was up against, and because we knew what we was up against, we ran right into the trap.
I didn't run into it, but I tell you what, many of us
There was
did.
a lot of folks,
A lot of people, and he won because there are a lot of people that said, "Listen, this is what we want. He can be whatever he is." We saw him in this election. All the thing, his characteristic, what he said he's going to do, how he was going to do it. We saw him as a felon, a convicted felon.
Yeah.
We saw him disdain women, and we saw him do all kind of things. I tell you what, but those folks out there that went and voted for him went out there big and said, "This who we want.
That's right.
This the character we want. I don't care what he do." And he said he could go and shoot somebody in the head and wouldn't nobody say. I think that's a true statement. But this is the thing. Isn't it funny, Mr. E? I just had a thought in my head. African-American people, they voted real big.
That's
Isn't
right.
it funny
Virginia, you did
how
wonderful.
we were not willing workers to come over here. They didn't send us back. We have now, and in the years to come, we're going to be a majority people, brown people. Now everybody else trying to run into the country, and they don't want you here. Isn't that a terrible thing? And they are making plans for the illegals, for immigrants, some of y'all legal and illegal. They're gonna take you and send you back. But this is the thing about it is you all got 4 years to experience again Donald J. Trump and his team. He said he's gonna get rid of the Obamacare. He's already gotten rid of Roe versus Wade. There were some elections that could help, some of the states to have abortion and things like that, or women's health care when it comes to abortion. But the things he said he's going to begin to implement. He said he's going to end the war in 24 hours. Well, I ain't seen that yet. But before this election, he said he was going to be able to do it before he gets in. But there are so many things that people knew that he was going to do, but they voted for him anyway. And now you got to live with it.
Well, maybe because there was a reason for them voting for him, but the reason voted.
There's a lot of reasons, right?
Well, the reason that they voted for him backfired in their faces, I believe. Mm-hmm. Some folks got to understand that what he stood for, and when you allow a felon, a person with 94 counts, run for the president of the United States, I knew it was some stuff hanging on the rafters because it took too long for him to go to court. They prolonged his going to court, and every time you turn around, this case and this won't right and this won't right. But it had to have been a real felon. If it had to have been somebody else, and the things that he did was not up to nobody's expectations. But everybody, they pulled for him. And he's talking about taking away the rights of the women.
Well, he did that.
He's talking about. He's also talking about taking away take the rights away of the rights of the women. He also talking about sending folks back to the border. He talking about taking away Social Security for those who's on Social Security. He's taking about doing all of that. And not only that, he's thinking about, and he told us from the beginning that his skin, that he was a Caucasian man, he was white, he'd never been in the sun. And he said, we got to make America great again, and by any means necessary. See, the tall tale signs was on the wall, and folks thought it was just a joke. You go to the courthouse and see how long will it take for you, who said you can do anything. Go out here today and touch a woman. Go out here today and kill somebody. Go out here today and see how long it takes for them to prosecute you. How many times they gonna delay your case, and you got to have a pocket full of money, and then you got fake information going on. You went into the White House and you stole the folders, and you went in and took everything that you could possibly take, and you became a criminal.
Well,
so is that what America want?
All these things are going to be dropped.
Is that what America want, criminals?
Well, I tell you what, you got what you asked for. You have Donald J. Trump, and he is going to be the president of the United States. They are already set to drop all kind of those charges. You got people, we're talking about reaction of people and things on social media. We got folk saying in podcasts that those that have prosecuted him will get this. Don't prosecute him. You're going to get yours. They told the AG from New York to sit her fat A down because if she tried to get that money that in that civil case is going to be on. So we're getting reactions like that. We're getting Hispanic reactions where people are spazzing out about this man coming after them, which he was going to do. And then they have, listen to this, Mr. E, they got a 1866 that they're floating on the social media to call the Hispanics, call ICE, ICE. It's an agency called ICE, and they want people to call and do a number on those that voted, the Hispanics. They're going to help Trump out. I guess they say, okay, you all went against what you should have done for yourself. Now you're going to suffer the consequences. And so you have people that are passing that number around on the internet. You got Hispanics that are having a fit, children of Hispanics having a fit because they know this man is coming for y'all. But that's what you asked for. It's nothing that we can do about it. We tried to help you in voting for someone that wanted everybody to have their civil rights and a fair chance, but you didn't want that. And so now you got to wait. You got the Obamacare. He wants to pull that away. The Constitution, he wants to change that. He just wants everything to go his way. And this is what you all wanted. This is what you all got. We got so much theories and fears and threats on social media going around. It's crazy.
And Ms. Hinton, not only is it the immigrant, the Hispanic, it's everybody that's an immigrant. If you've been in the country, you can be from Jamaica, you can be from Greece, you can be from any other part of the world. If you don't have, if you're not a citizen of the United States. And the thing about it is they got something out now telling people to go, and if you got a girlfriend, start getting married right now so that you can stay in the States.
Yeah, that's some of the theories that are on. Get your green card. Find ways of staying in the country if you're illegal. But also he's talking about illegal criminals that going back. And said illegals going back. Some of y'all that's illegal, y'all going back too.
But they knew it.
Children taking children away from parents because you got American children here. And this is all the stuff that's going on, Mr. E, on the internet. So you all. People are spazzing out. The days after the election is just horrendous, and people have stopped, their peace. They have lost their peace. And I hope and pray that, many people have concerns about many things, but I hope and pray that people that we're talking to now, the saints that we're talking to, because there are a lot of Christians and things that will listen to us, that you all haven't lost your faith and you don't think that Trump is on the throne. God is on the throne. He's still on the throne. You should be the same way before as you are after, because we know that it's just a man who has taken office for 4 years, and 4 more years. If you wait, he's gonna be gone. Somebody else will be there. So we really need to kind of find out where we are emotionally and our headspace, our mental space, what's going on.
I want to pause and rewind and take you back to we all talked about just a Hispanic, but I want to let everyone know that if you are of any other nationality, you're going back. He said it from the beginning. And why? My question is why folks continue to pull the level and make the states red. Why?
Because they wanted him. Because they wanted him. You all, we're going to open the phone line. This is what the half of America wanted. And the people.
I don't think so.
Well, that's who voted for him.
I think they were hoodwinked.
Oh, please. I really think
that, that there was some ripoff somewhere down the line. There's some secrets that has not been told, because when you look at 3 of the states, it's supposed to take 3 days or 4 days for 3 states for them to be able to count the votes. But they did it within minutes.
Well, the thing about it, Mr. E, you have a group of people that love misogyny. They love racism. You got people that don't want abortions. You got people that want to take over the world. There are people now on the internet talking about we don't want that brown people in here because we want a pure white race. We want to get back to what America used to be. You've got so much that's going on. That's what I'm saying.
That's
on
right.
This internet and people's mindset. But then their mental health, people are getting really spazzed out and fearful, under the bed, shaking, imagining things that may not ever come about. But they all are in a really bad way. And we want to know how you feel. Mr. E, what's the number?
The telephone number that you can call is 757-624-9475. Let's hear from you. Those who are listening, viewing us by the internet or on Facebook Live, on social media, all you got to do is type your information in there. We can read it and put your name along with it and let us know. Let us know what you think about it. If you're watching us via Facebook, via Instagram, please let us know who you are so we can shout you out and not use fake names, because I know sometimes you're hiding for whatever reason may be. We ain't after you. We ain't after you. We're like, we ain't gonna send you back. We're gonna keep you around for a long time. So the telephone number is 757-624-9475. I went over to Accomack County yesterday, Miss Hinton, and we went into some places and folks looked at us kind of crazy because it was all Trump city, Trump town. That's all we saw was Trump banners here and there, and they look what y'all like.
Well, how they know you didn't
Trump? Because we were dark skinned. What you doing in here?
Well, I tell you what, we're gonna see a whole lot of that. This is the thing. This country has always been racist. Let's not be in denial. It's been racist. Women have to fight for their rights for a whole many years just to get this. This stuff is not new. Let's stop acting like all this is brand new. The only thing about it is that we have a group of people now that is willing to do it out in the open again. Okay, open again. We have people that want to be racist. We have a leader as a president who condones all that stuff. So listen, that mess has been here all the time. It's going to be here until Jesus comes. If you don't get your mind settled on the King of Kings, the Lords of Lords, and who's on the throne, you're going to lose your mind.
That's right. Give us a call, 757-624-9475. That's the telephone number to dial, 757-624-9475. The lines are available. How do you feel after the election? What's going on with you after you? Our listening audience, how do you feel after the election?
I tell you what, you should be feeling mighty fine, especially the believers. You've got to feel good about where you are and what God is doing. We just had a call. I'll call our friend Les Smith, who said that he is there. He's going to be working for the people. He has gotten to a place where he's just had trust the process. He trusts that he can do the job of caring for his community. Now, this is the thing. Get from under the bed shaking, get your mentality right, and start getting back to work. Now, this is the thing. Kamala Harris at the end came out to the kids at Howard University and encouraged them to keep on going. Can we start thinking about the young people for a change? Adults, you keep messing all this stuff up. Let's think about the young people. Let's keep teaching them, mentoring, investing in them, and education for them, loving them, bringing them up, developing young leaders. Stop the foolishness. Get from under the bed shaking and start doing what you need to do. You need to take care of your family. You need to keep taking care of your job. Keep working and stop all this fear.
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning.
I was just calling to say something about what they were talking about on the
Can you turn your radio down, please?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
Now, I was calling to say that what people have to realize that Jesus is our source, and we can't worry about whoever's in the White House can't do no more than God allow him to do.
Absolutely.
So we just have to stay focused on God and and not man.
Yes, thank
Because they
you.
know they've been doing what they want to do all the time. Because the first thing
Thank you.
let me know that when they let a felony in there, I knew right then they want to do what they want to do. So
Yes.
accept it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's the truth. Look, this stuff is just more out in the open. People are willing to show who they are. When they show you who they are, believe them. Listen, if you feel like this 4 years is going to be a mess, just keep going. Trouble don't last always. All you got to do is start going back, vote, get them leaders. We told you all that the whole time we were on. If you want a leader that you believe in and trust, go on out there. Now, you all, the blue team, you didn't have enough people go out there. That's all there is to it. Next time, next 4 years, get out there and vote, and maybe your man or your lady will win. In the meantime, you all have a wonderful weekend. But come over here just for a few seconds. We're going to give you some upcoming shows. Be blessed. See you in a minute.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10. And we want to thank City Councilman Leslie Smith for just chiming in on, and congratulations again. Don't feel bad. Don't be dismayed. God got us. Don't be dismayed. God got us. Hold your head up high, because we serve a great big God, and he can do anything but fail. You know, just keep hope alive. Just keep hope alive, and don't worry about what's going on. God got it. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.
I like that, Mr. E. God got us. God got your back. God is on the throne. Now, if y'all didn't put Trump on the throne, I feel sorry for you. He is not the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. He's a man. He just, those are his ways. Those are his ways. And it's just the thing. Look, you just got to hold your breath and see, look, what the end is going to be. But in the meantime, we put our trust in God, and we thank him for giving us hope, peace, joy, giving us work to do, giving us family, all the things that we had before the election, we still have. And we still have to depend on him and trust him to give us the life that we're looking for. Just keep seeking him and keep striving for good things. That's what Kamala Harris, and Mr. E got a few pointers about Kamala Harris he's going to share with you all. But that's what she was saying. It was like, it's not over. If you all want to continue to fight in what you believe, keep fighting. You don't have to give up on the fight just because Trump is in it. Oh, come on now, Mr. E. Is that the truth? Now, Mr. E got some information for us I want him to share.
Just want to let you know also, just keep your head up high. You know, whatever your issue was at the time, keep on pressing and keep on working on those issues. If you don't like the way folks have done things, all you got to do is hang on in there, support one another, and keep on fighting. You know, what's next for Kamala Harris? Here's 6 options that Vice President Kamala Harris has decided, and deeper. Kamala Harris will soon be leaving the office without a clear plan for her future, making a significant transition after years of public service. Friends and allies believe she needs time to process her loss, and will eventually explore various options ahead. Like, for example, after her defeat, Harris faces political uncertainty, have gone from being a leader figure in the Democratic Party to a question mark for the future direction. Maybe expect the party to move on quickly for the Biden era, leaving her role ambiguously. One potential path for Harris is to wait and run again in 2028. While Democrats having not historically favored repeated candidates, political landscape can change, and she has access to a strong donor network that could support her.
Absolutely.
Another option could be running for a low office like governor of California in 2026. However, which current senators unlikely to step down, and competition from others Democrats this past may be competitive.
Absolutely.
Harris might also consider joining a private sector where her legal expertise could attract ludicrous options. However, if she had harbored presidential ambitions, she may still clear the lobby of maintaining a favorable public image. And another options is engaging in advocacy work or joining the think tank could be appealing, but she would need to define her focus and mission
Absolutely.
clearly.
Yeah, writing a book or
Yeah.
anything like that. But this sister,
Or being a
this
housewife
woman,
and just chilling and getting her head together.
really.
Yeah, she could sit back and take care of home since she's been in the public figure. Give her time to sit down and relax and get her.
Now, why would a young woman go under the bed shaking?
No. You perceive it wrong.
No.
It's not going under bed shaking. It's just to give her time. To give her time to say, "Hey, look, I got to get my marbles back in order."
She's all right. This is a strong Black woman. This ain't nobody under the bed shaking. This sister is out here. She's a strong woman that is going to keep working. And we saw her speech, and she's going to keep giving it. She's going to keep doing. It's no need. We don't have to stop fighting for nothing. Let's leave. This ain't this being the people here.
But nobody said for her to stop fighting.
No, we're gonna keep this thing moving. We're gonna keep this thing moving. I encourage all you all to keep this thing moving. We don't have to sit back and not do what we're supposed to do or our job. This is a vice president who has an option of running as president in 2028. She got an option of doing everything or nothing at all, but she is in it. She's already told us. In it to win it and keep fighting for the people. That's the thing. Is there a cause? There is a cause.
That's right.
There are reasons for us to keep on moving. There are reasons to keep on investing in our children. As again, I want to give you all some information talking about investing in our children and developing young leaders. I wanted to tell you about Crystal Community Development Corporation, Young Women Achieving Success Mentoring Program, Girls 10 to 17. We have open house on November the 13th, and we will love parents to bring those girls out. And we have some things for the boys. We will talk about that a little bit later too, because we have some outside activities for our young men achieving success. But our girls club will start November 13th, Chesapeake, Virginia. You can call 757-287-6792, or you can email Cristo Community, that's CRISTO Community at Cox.net. You can also inbox me. Girls 10 to 17 years old, doesn't matter if you're in the Hampton Roads area, you can sign them up. Or we are online for various activities and things like that. If you, wherever you are in the country, if you want your girls to join that online YWAS, Young Women Achieving Success Program, you can do so. We're looking for a fabulous year, and we want volunteers, we want donations, we want you all to work with us. Sponsored by Crystal Community Development Corporation, and we would love to have your young lady. I've been doing this since 2006. Crystal Community has been a nonprofit since 2004. Please inbox me or call 757-287-6792.
That's right. And don't forget, what else? Our sponsors.
Absolutely. Bulvick Academy. Come on now, Bulvick Academy. Y'all get there and get that information, because the initiative, Crystal Community Development Corporation, our community against bullying, we now have the for-profit arm, which is Bulvick Academy. You can get information up there. You can get books. You can get games. There is a program coming, 6 to 8 week program for young people, the young leaders, to become anti-bullying advocates. We would love for you all to participate and be a part of these things that we are doing. So also Beard Gods, Chris Hinton, he has a fabulous business. He got products that really help you to manage your beards, your hair, your skin, things like that. We would love for you to inbox him. Chris Hinton, CRISHINTON, or go to beardgods.com, BEARDGODZ. And thank you.
And don't forget, you got a long weekend this weekend. You got the You got Veterans Day coming up on Monday. I want to say good morning to Miss Wanda Walker. Thank you so much for tuning in. And she says, God bless all of you. Keep praying the faith. God is in charge.
Oh, I
Thank you
love
so
that.
much. And see, we got Veterans Day coming up. And what I said earlier, don't give up. Do not give up. Stay in the race. You know, sometimes you have to go back and get to the drawing board and like they said, she got options, she got more donors. She got donors by the score. But my thing is with this candidate, with this race, it's gonna come through the fall that if there was some hanky panky, some shanky going on, that if there was some problems that they was having, then guess what? She'll walk right on into the presidential seat, regardless of what she's done.
If you say so, all I can say is Donald J. Trump is the winner. They are going to have a peaceful transfer. She can come back 2028. Let's see what happens. But let's see what happens through this 4 years. A lot of stuff that's going to go on, and we don't know. But let's see.
In 4 years, she'd be 81 years old.
Yeah, but within the 4 years, we never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, within the 4 years. That's what I'm saying. Within the 4 years, because within next week or something could happen. Absolutely. that she could come right on back into the president. Well, you know, and then like they saying that he think he's above the law and that he don't have to go to the courts, and he done gave himself immunity, and he done pardoned himself, and the lawyer saying leave him alone or else we gonna have you sued. You know, so hey, they dropped the charges and he ought to clap his hands.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We can't worry about him and all his shenanigans. Just keep living, keep doing. I thank all those that have encouraged others. I thank all those that wanted to still fight it and the good fight of faith and do their jobs and just be peaceful on the earth. I'm glad for that. Also, look, make it all right. Go if you want an encouraging word. Go to the music, Anyway with Music is Soul, Make It All Right, a really inspirational song that I wrote, newest single. Do that. Also follow us on social media, our pages, give us some numbers, and you can also be a special guest intern or sponsor at FYI Radio Show.
That's right.
We got the tea.
And if you want to be a special guest or sponsor the most talked about radio show, or if you figure that FYI need to bring something more to the table that you would like to see, all you got to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com, or you can inbox us at FYI Radio Show on Facebook, FYI, Edward Everett and Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. You can inbox us and let us know what you feel and what you think we need to do in order to better serve you as in our community. Just also want to let you know we will still want to say congratulations to Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton, for winning such a great award. And then one day we might sit back and chat with her and ask her, how does she feel when she won that great award?
All right. It was a marvelous thing. Thank you all out there for your support with FYI. Look, our anniversary is here. This is 9 years, and we're going to be celebrating, do some giveaways, and we're just going to talk about some of the things that we've done in the past and some things that we want for the future. So thank you all. Thank you, Ms. Steve, for all you do. Thank you all for your support, everybody that has chimed in, everybody that has been with us all these years. And look, we'll see you on Monday for Sports Talk. Have a wonderful weekend.
Just want to let you know that the Ravens won last night. The Ravens beat the Cincinnati Bengals 35-34. Wow. And again, I want to give a shout out to my good friend who saw me at the school on yesterday. God bless you.
God bless you.
Two up, two down. Yeah.